Let us begin. Because this is now time to begin the stream with a festive hat.
Yes.
Because I wasn't wearing it on the last couple, but anyway, hello everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Yes, in that order. Whatever time it happens to be for you. Welcome to, well, what is essentially the last morning stream of 2019, because after today, I will be taking a break from streaming until roughly the New Year's Eve, where I will be seeing in the new year for the end of month live stream, which will have its voting going up later today. So if you are a channel member, then keep an eye out for that. But yeah, after that, there will be no more morning streams until the new year.
Yes.
So I hope you won't get too lonely without me being here.
Well, Frozen will.
Your hat lights up. Well, I do have a hat that lights up, but the battery thing on it is broken. Not to mention it was like a really, really cheap one we got free when we went bowling one time, and it was just... yeah. It was a cheapo hatto. But I will be lonely, says Frozen. Well, I can't really stream next Tuesday and Thursday anyway, because I'm not going to be here. Well, I might be around here in the morning on the Tuesday, but
no.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really want to stream on Christmas Eve anyway. I wouldn't be able to stream in the evening after that anyway, because I'll be at my mum's. Then, of course, Wednesday is Christmas Day itself. And then I'm not going to be around on the Thursday. Because, you know, Boxing Day. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to take a break for the last part of the year. Enjoy myself. You cannot take a break. We demand attention and for you to shit out. However big a number that is, more FF videos. I'm unsubscribing.
Good.
Wolves, he's joking. He's not. I know Frozen. He's joking.
He's a good friend. He's joking.
Like, literally, I had Frozen here last week helping me rebuild my computer. The less said about what happened once we tried turning it on, the better. Yes, because that didn't go too well, but thankfully I got it fixed. It was repaired. It's all good. Still a little bit temperamental in places. Sometimes keeps beeping randomly at me for no apparent reason.
It just wants to beep.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure why it kept doing that, like, long, drawn-out beep for. It's like, what was causing the problem? It hasn't done it. It's only done it like twice, and it hasn't done it again since the second time. So, hello, Korean person whose name there's no way I'm ever going to pronounce that name. I don't even know what it says in Korean. So,
Don't read Korean. Begin with.
You are going to explain what the hell is going on here and why you are doing this.
Look, okay? Oh, good gracious tourists. Okay, in the land...
Okay, now, how do I want to do this next bit? I also noticed Matt's doing his own Source Filmmaker stuff, so I'm just curious on whether or not he wants to join. Oh, no, he's playing Warframe. Never mind.
The man play with his space ninjas.
Just asked, do you want to join the stream? I just asked him, do you want to join the stream call again, or you want a Space Ninja, or you want a Space Ninja in peace? Oh, hey, error. What did I have the fan set to on this? Oh wait, no, hang on, that's the wrong one.
Alright, Ty Edwards asked you a question or something. Oh,
Can you do a petrification? We have petrification videos. I have absolutely no idea what you're asking for there.
like petrification, like turning this. Well, if I'm thinking the right thing, like turning into like a statue.
I know what that is. It's just I'm asking why that specifically. Okay, fan is currently set to performance, so that may explain why it's a bit on the noisy side, but... And I'm fairly certain petrification is actually a fetish thing as well.
I know it is. I know someone on FA who posts about it. Surprisingly.
He must be in the middle of a mission. Actually, there is an easy way to tell if what he's doing at present. No, it just says that he's currently playing Warframe. It doesn't actually say he's in a mission or anything. Probably didn't see the message either.
What isn't a fetish? You know, I'm wrong. Spirits fetish.
My
Fuck you guys.
My fan is
Rosie,
being
you can't say
noisy.
anything, you're a cat. Cats can't talk.
Well, technically, neither can spirits, or at least not very not easily.
I can communicate to electronic devices, man.
But that would make you a poltergeist, not a spirit.
True.
You turned 13 5 days ago. So that technically meant that you weren't actually old enough to be on YouTube yet.
Bad.
Bad wolves. You were underage. Okay, show waveform. At least I know I can actually see the audio on this.
Oh, good gracious, tourists.
Hello,
Okay,
magic.
in the land of Urungard, you need to understand, there is a big evil skeleton
Here, who
creature
say
known
get
as
pet
Grim. He is the reaper of this world. Many years ago, the...
I'm trying to sit here and think about how this is going to all pan out, what kind of shots I want. My father's account, he's on his birthday, so doesn't matter. It's well, if he gave you permission to use his account, that's parental consent. So the FTC can go screw themselves.
Huh.
Okay, in the land...
Hello, Andrew.
Yeah, hello, Andre.
Okay. Okay.
What is
In-
posting now?
In the land of Urungard, you need to understand, there is a big evil skeleton creature known as Grim.
Unfortunately, the worst part about this bit is that we have to listen to Sacrios's monotone voice acting.
In
Apparently, when I left, uh, Matt added sectors to the call.
Yeah, he did. In fact, he added a lot of people to that call, so we can't really technically use that group anymore. I mean, we can.
Yeah.
We just have to. We just have to basically go to people and just go remove from group. But I don't want to be that guy.
Well, there's Sophie, Fearless, Suckers, Matt, and me and you. Can I have your opinion? No, sure. With my phone. I did.
in the land of Urn, the land of
I think it's cute, person, adorable. I love the little face in the right-hand corner.
Hmm.
What frozen person art the pictures?
I also just realised I had live chat turned on and not top chat. Top chat turned on instead of live chat. So. One on the picture on the left kind of reminds me of South Park in a way,
South Park?
because of the little ball hands and just the sort of shape of the head.
I never watched South Park myself.
You've not even seen one episode.
I've seen one episode, but I never really cared for it.
Oh god, somebody's on the shit list.
I feel like I should have a document file open called FF shitlist.
No, because me saying that is literally just a joke. I am not writing people's names down.
I know. I don't feel like opening a doc file anyway.
of
Phone, stop fucking sliding so I can type.
Okay, in the land of Urngard, you need to. You need to.
It will never come back again. It's not technically dead. It's just in a constant state of
Maybe it is.
limbo.
Yeah. Hiding from the for the time from the FOC. God. That just made me think of the idea of Foxy running from the people.
Running from what
To take
people?
it child friendly.
Oh, running from the FTC.
Yeah. They're just shouting your child. I don't know. Brain's active. Shit.
Just watch 6. I don't think they even tried. You're right, I didn't. Because I was sick and tired of the series at that point. Because I kept constantly having children like you walking in, asking me about it constantly. I was just like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. I want to go and create something else. So here, have a poorly put together Friendly Foxy. And please kindly sit down and shut up.
God, you need to...
I'll fix his eyes later.
And that section.
Okay, in the land of Urngard, you need to understand there is a big Urngard. You need to understand.
Okay, maybe I
You
should
need
then,
to...
at that point, cut the scene there. And they're not being appreciated. Yeah, Frozen's pretty much got it nailed
Okay.
down. And hey, a kite.
How would you like making a series about good parts long and then don't get appreciated for shit and then they keep demanding more, then get burnt out, then feeling terrible because you're burnt out? Yeah, it's not fun.
Or better yet, getting the feeling that people don't really want another Friendly Foxy. They just want the first one done another 20 times.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what it is, because I've looked at the analytics. There is literally, it is literally the...
Thank you!
Ooh. Oh, thank you, the G1 Prime for the channel membership. For the junior channel membership, I might add, but still, thank you very much. So much so that you caused the tip jar to empty a few bits. That means I now have 12 members.
Yeah.
I'm in double digits now.
Okay.
Okay, now I need to work out how I'm going to do this next bit. Oh wait, no, I didn't want a particle. Okay, now I need to work out how to do a Grim Reaper. I probably also really should close down Google Chrome while I'm not using it. I will watch the rest of the Philip DeFranco show later, even if it is just him talking about Donald Trump getting impeached.
What the bad part is, probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, because you just know that all the Republicans are just going to... Although at the moment the Democrats have voted it all
It's not gonna
through.
get to the Senate. I think it's not gonna get to the Senate. They had the majority in there, and like, yeah, which sucks, you know. Our
You really would
economy
have
is
thought that
bullshit.
something that important there would have been an even split.
Nope.
Right.
Hopefully, you know, we can
Okay, yeah,
hope
there's the
that he
horseless,
gets
headless
impeached.
horseman.
Hey, Wolves. How about snow? We can't read it,
I can't
so
read
we
that.
have no idea what you're saying, and it's annoying.
Yeah, because then that means we've got to then take the time out to go through... I know this sounds lazy, but then we've got to take the time to go through Google Translate to try and work out what it was that you just said.
It's not lazy when you're working on something. You don't want to take your time off of it.
Right, now I just... Is there a way I can change the skin on this? 'Cause I don't want the glowing effect. Unless there is... Oh, and we just had another one!
Thank you!
Thank
Oh,
you,
wow.
Greykey Red, for becoming a channel member as well. I'm now up to 13! Wait, manage my 7 DLC? Oh, DLC. Whoops. Oh, and thank you, G1 Prime, for the, what was that, €5 super chat as well.
Ramus. Ramus.
Marasmus is going to kill...
Erasmus.
Marasmus, I'm going to kill you again!
Splendid.
Marasmus, I am
Why
going
did I
to
say
kill you
Marasmus?
again.
Watch it go into the tip jar. Watch it go into the tip jar. Here it comes. Yeah. Be gone, subscriber token. Anyway, visit workshop. Yeah, because I need to try and see if I can find another headless horseman model that doesn't have the flashing thing on it.
Check SFM Labs.
Horseless. Nope, there's nothing in there either. Nobody's done that one yet.
Thank you, Power Shot. Yeah, thank you.
Still cannot... Yeah, because I really don't like that glowing effect. It's kind of obnoxious. Unless there's a way I can change the material overrides. Hang on, I'm going to have to go and look this up, which does mean I'm going to have to turn Chrome on again.
The fluffy
Source.
dragon never respawned?
No, I think he's too busy with Warframe to have noticed. Source, not Source Filmmaker Workshop. Source Filmmaker... Damn it. Turn off model glow effects. Oh, and thank you G1 Prime again for the €2 super chat. Even though I'm actually, did I reset that? I'm fairly certain I reset that.
It should pop up unless you
Splendid.
Can't
There we go.
Medux saying, would you like a second opinion?
So in the minus one.
Yeah, because on this one I actually turned off the you probably want to see this. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm
Change the message, the subscriber message, or oh hello there, soldier.
That was something I was planning on doing, but I haven't really sort of gotten around to doing that yet. It's not exactly been high on my priority list, shall we say. Ah, there's a self-illumination thing.
Splendid.
You are also ugly.
Well, considering G1...
It's another $2. €2.
€2.
It's all the euros.
Hold on, where is it? Well, considering that he said that line specifically, I can actually look for it.
Hello!
Oh. Medic. I think it's a... I can't remember which one it was. It was a...
Dominated, you Teutonic nursemaid. fair.
No. There's a domination for everybody else. Was it special completed? I can't.
Okay,
You know what?
Wolves, it's a joke from PF2, from what the mag says. Calm down.
And thank you, Jordan. It's only temporary. Don't get used to it. TF2
Somewhat
wiki.
temporary.
Because I can't
Everything's so
find it
temporary.
on the thing. What's that? Is this just some random shit, or are you planning something for this? I'm planning something for it.
Yes, it's called animation. He's working on said animation.
Yes. Just sort of taking my time.
It'll get done when it gets done.
Oh, it's one of his taunts. Okay, but considering that G1 Prime was talking about this particular line, here it is.
Would you like a second opinion? You are all so ugly!
There you go.
What?
Okay. It's a Halloween voice line. It isn't actually, it's one of his base taunt lines.
Yeah.
The hello one I have for the subscriber thing is actually one of his
Dawn.
Halloween based one, because that's the one where he goes, hello, magic book, will you?
Splendid.
That's the one.
Yep, I know that's the one. That was why I played it. Through Super Chat, and there it goes, into the jar. Wow, that jar's getting very, very full of bits now. Going to explain what the hell is going
What's your
on here.
question, Wolves? Two more.
Yeah, I'll work that out later. Anyway. There's much more where that came from. Well, don't throw all your money at me. I appreciate all the super chats, but, you know, try and keep... Is it possible if the skeleton can do the... No, because it's meant to be sort of like a backstory thing.
Kowalski kick?
Yeah, it's that Russian dance one that I like
Oh.
using the song for.
Yeah, no. To watch.
Hang on,
Yeah,
I
the
really want to
heavy
use the
video.
enhanced skeleton for this one.
Splendid.
Try me.
Splendid.
Here it goes into the jar. I love watching those bits go into the jar. It's always so much fun. The only problem is that that skeleton won't... Actually, let's look at it. Let's try looking for things specifically to Team Fortress. I might be able to find something.
What are you trying to look for?
An enhanced version of the Horseless Headless Horseman. I know you said you look at SFM Lab, but I just want to try and see if there's anything on here first.
the
Oh, Red found the emojis.
Oh no. Oh no. I want to get Discord Nitro because there's a few emojis I want to do on from other groups that were used.
But you can't because you have to have
Yeah.
Nitro for it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know how to. Actually, I can find that one in Source Filmmaker, or that specific line that G1 just mentioned in Source Filmmaker, because
I promise I'm trying to spare them. No. You have to flaunt them. Gotta flaunt the
bird
emojis.
head, no unicorn.
Which one did he mention?
He is powering up!
No, Scream Fortress. Flux.
How do you store a tip thing? It should be the super chat. On the phone it's in the bottom right corner. I'm not sure where it is on the computer.
Oh, how do you start the tip thing? They should, assuming that you're in a country that actually allows it to happen. Or if you can't use Super Chat, I do have a link that allows you to send me tips directly.
Streamlabs in description.
Yep.
Heavy is pretty princess!
Oh yeah, now I remember it was done as Fairy Princess. Also, that is very, very loud.
Heavy is fairy tale come to life! Heavy is wish-making fairy. Make wish!
I love that one.
Heavy is made of sugar! Oh! Heavy is regretting costume choice. Oh,
What is
this was poor costume choice. Do you wish for Heavy to kill you? Wish grant! I am dressed like little girl. You are still biggest baby. Everyone, friendship is stupid magic. Brush Heavy's hair. Brush it! Stop laughing at Heavy.
I'm getting to that line, G1. Hold on.
Come closer. Heavy is little pixie person. He will not crush you.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Where's the Super Chat gone?
Splendid.
There it is.
Tell Heavy he is Pretty's princess. NOOWW.
NOWW. Thank you, text to speech, for reading that completely wrong.
Tell Heavy he is prettiest princess. Now!
There you go.
Tell Heavy he is prettiest princess. Now! Brush Heavy's hair. Brush it!
Okay, we can't sit here listening to heavy lines all day. I've got to get this animation finished at some point.
I'll have this put this people over.
Actually, I just had a better idea.
And that's the odds.
Fairly certain. Hang on. How do you spell marasmus?
You know what, I'll just scroll up and just MERA
MERA
SMUS.
SM. Okay, so I don't have a an enhanced version of marasmus. I was fairly positive I did. Marasmus. Okay, I don't type in his full name and then it turns up.
For what?
Now that is a very nice model of corrupted Cinder.
May want to see.
Because in here I can probably, yeah, just shrink his hands and his head, and I can just nick his cape. So links to anyone? Yeah, that's the link to use if you can't do super chats for whatever reason.
Yes.
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 That's his cane, that's his cape, that's his hat, that's Marasmus himself, which is what I was after. Wonder if there is a way I can remove... Ah, good. In fact, I can actually just take the rope off. I always love it when people put things like this on models like this.
What?
Where you can sort of take bits off and...
Oh.
Why don't we go away? Okay, let's go. Why don't we go up? Sounds good to me. Sorry, I just remembered somebody was using that in a Michael Rosen YouTube poop animated thing.
Mm. Well.
Right, let's try moving his neck. Actually, come to think of it, why did I do it at the... Why did I head scale it when I really probably should have neck scaled it? Yeah, there we go. Actually, hold on, let's do it head first, then neck. Oh. Okay, so that whatever that little pink bit there is... Better since YouTube takes a lot of money from super chats.
Yeah. They take quite a bit.
It's only like 30%, so it's not a huge amount, but...
I think it's more than that, actually. I'm not too sure off the top of my head.
Well, why don't I just go and look it up, because it actually tells me.
Ooh.
Right,
stream
monetization,
that take?
supers, learn more. Doesn't actually tell you in here. See it in action. Doesn't actually say.
Okay. Remember breathing.
Tracking your progress. No, it doesn't actually tell you. Okay.
Just got to Google it.
YouTube super chat. I'm determined to look this up.
Just gotta Google it.
Okay, how much does YouTube take from super chats? Yep, YouTube
Okay.
takes 30% of the revenue. I was right.
Yeah. Let's not do that, Wobster. No, let's not.
Okay, now I just need to make... Hang on, before I do that.
What?
Let me think. I'm trying to think about how to lock this to Marasmus, because when you start locking things to stuff that you've scaled, it then starts... Okay. And I will be adjusting his head size.
Hello, Maestro.
Hey, Maestro. Oh, wait, hang on. That's not even inside Marasmus's
Alright,
sleeve.
Wolf, I said stop. Wolfster.
You can tell I'm no good at working in 3D spaces, can't you?
Huh?
Because I can't get the hand or the arm positioned where I want it to, so that I can make it look like that the skeleton's actually got his arm coming through that sleeve. Or better yet, why am I moving that part of the arm when all I really need is the hand?
Hello, Maestro Ubu. I show Frozen, you just love doing that, don't you? Watch me, ooh. Watch me. Sims.
And then comes the bit where Frozen tells Maestro, "For me, Daddy."
Oh no, not that far. No.
Go to the corner of shame, Frozen, for saying
Oh,
those
no.
kinds of words.
Delay his comments.
Oh dear, I've started something.
No, you're doing this all. No one look that up. Please don't. It's bad. It's bad for your health. Hello, Russian person.
Hello, Russian person whose name we can't pronounce. I think I'm going to go out and make some dinner. But it's just you're only an hour ahead of me, Era. How are you going? Why are you making dinner now? Unless you're just saying that as an excuse just to get away from the chat.
Wait, Vulture, we're not gonna get demonetized because YouTube doesn't know what's what.
YouTube can't even get its own harassment policies correct. How do you think that it's even going to get the demonetization correct? Although admittedly the stream from yesterday got demonetized apparently.
For what?
I have absolutely no idea. It was just like, yeah, this has been demonetized now. It's been demonetized, John.
Probably because there
I'm
was
sorry,
a lot of
Dave. I
noob
can't
talk.
let you do that.
Probably because in that stream there was a lot of
And
noob
apparently this one's
talk.
been demonetized as well.
What? I blame
Yes.
Frozen. It's all Frozen's fault.
It's like, seriously, all I'm doing is source filmmaker work. Why is that a bad thing?
Does it give you a reason?
No, it's just like limited ads. Okay, is YouTube actually going to tell us why that's the case? But no, of course they're not. They're YouTube.
It's all Frozen's fault. Hey, anime, there's a thing called time zones.
Yes. Now I just need to find like
They
a
can-
hood or a cowl or something.
What
Pretty
time
sure
is
they'll-
it in Europe right now?
Well, for me, it's about 5 to 10 in the morning.
There says it's 11, so where he is. Or I think it's 1100. Yeah.
No, it's not that one. I think it was something for the medic. Man of Reason.
Well, what the
No, it
fuck,
wasn't
man? It's
that
not
one.
my fault. It's totally your fault. You know what you said in Maestro. Maestro ran away.
I copyright claimed my own YouTube video to get it remonetized. That's actually kind of hilarious when you think about it.
I'll have to watch it
No,
later.
not the prehistoric pullover.
But I should have sent me a message. Invite me to a call. I have some complaints to make. This is ER. What's it? No, HR. This isn't HR, Maestro.
Maybe it was the hanger-on hood. No. Oh yeah, I think it was the executioner's hood. I'm just trying to work out who's got the bigger head. Out of all of the tier 2 classes, who do you think has the bigger head?
Tier 2 classes?
Yeah, who do you think has the biggest head?
I have to look. Hold on, let me look up. Real quick, I'll play. For TF2?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up. Come on. Come on, Google.
It's recommended to me by YouTube itself. I don't think the YouTube algorithm really understands what it's doing. Where's brunch? 11 says lunch and a Milky Way bar whenever the fuck you want. I haven't eaten a Milky Way bar in ages. Looks like a Grim Reaper getting dressed. Well, he is meant to be a Grim Reaper. Or Grim, the Reaper construct that's kind of like the main bad guy in our D&D campaign.
Oh.
course,
Oh.
GH repeatedly isn't going to come up with anything. Who has the biggest head in TF2?
Yeah. They're gonna say heavy. Heavy or soldier?
I find it interesting that one of the things I looked up was, can you still get Max's severed head? And it's just like,
What?
no. And I'm one of the very few people who actually properly owned a Max's severed head that wasn't obtained through trading. Because I actually went and got Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse.
Ah.
And I was just like, oh, free TF2 items. Although I don't own the Big Kill anymore. The Inverted Shadow owns that now.
Not gonna invite you my show.
Okay, so what was it? It was called the Executioner. Huh. Alright. Unlock transforms. Sorry, soldier. I only needed you to get the hood. Right. Add material overrides, model. That's weird. The colour's not coming up. I think the lighting on this is... Yeah, I think the lighting's a bit screwed. Ah, shit, no, I didn't want to hit Oculus. Fuck!
Oh no.
No, I don't want to open up Oculus. Go away. Wait, hang on, I better save quickly. Because if that causes that whole thing to break, then I'm going to be in trouble.
I heard.
And hello there,
That's the
Damper
fantasy
channel. Why do I get this sneaking suspicion he was supposed to see?
Frozen. They're not frozen.
And thank
My
you
show,
again
I'm
for
gonna
the
play you
€2 super chat there, G1.
Splendid.
Heavy saying, bring me sandwich.
I don't actually think I can do that without sentence mixing it.
For what?
Heavy saying,
Oh.
bring me sandwich.
That I don't remember if there was an actual voice line. I think you would have to send
Oh,
much of-
hey, you Fearless.
Hello.
Scale to transform. Oh, wow, that doesn't actually scale up the rest of it?
I don't know. It's not gonna happen, dude.
Okay, so maybe I need to... Okay, seriously, what the hell? Even the next scale doesn't want to go up? Okay, maybe it's the spine. I bet you it probably doesn't even do... Okay, there we go. Now it's scaling up properly. Don't run! It's just him! Okay, that needs to go up a little.
Why should I really want to join the call just to complain about?
Well, the only thing I will say to him is hashtag deal with it.
Well,
Deal
then
with
your
it,
answer
deal with it,
question.
hashtag deal with it.
Sorry for the crazy chat, fearless. God.
Okay, now I bet you if I lock this to something, it's going to break. Because of course it's going to. I can't tell whether it's just because I know this is going to be the last stream of the new year or what, but...
What, being tired?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although I can't relax today because I've got to finish something before the end of the day for tomorrow's video when it goes out. Now, where was I?
I'll be out all day today, so
Doop,
that's gonna be fun for me.
doop.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, fucking hell. I knew that was going to happen.
What happened?
The arm scaled up in retaliation to the hand scaling.
It wanted to fight, man.
Except that's the wrong
Okay, now just imagine. Oh, what she said with the arm scaling. What Lazy Purple did with the heavy hand.
Yeah, that's something that I've done. End of the month stream happened when... Okay, definitely getting rid of that one.
I made stop. He's putting up the
when
votes
the end of month live stream will
today.
be happening on the 31st this time because I'm planning on doing it running it until it goes to the new year for me. Given the fact that I'm not going anywhere else.
The vote is going up today, like you said, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. This isn't really working. Oh, come on, brain, wake up.
Brain, wake up. It's time to wake up. There's no Fox. There's no one named Foxy here. Sorry. Think that ship has sailed.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. He's only going to be standing there statically anyway, I think.
He was born.
Come on, Maestro, calm down.
God damn it, my frozen.
Okay, let me think. Right. default back those hands. Then try locking them to the respective lower arms.
I should don't cake shape frozen. That's rude. Oh no.
Wait, what?
No.
Where's me? Spirit, how are those subreddits I showed you?
Last time I was over his house, he showed me a lot of furry subreddits. Let's just say, Reddit is, yeah.
Okay, why are his hands not looking to those arms?
What? The fuck?
Okay. Lock that to that. Lock that to that. Oh, come on, you grimy little... Ugh.
What?
No, it's just something that I'm locking to another model isn't actually moving with the model. And I don't understand why it's not working. What? Somebody's messaging me. Oh, apparently Matt was in the shower, so... Okay, we're gonna have to create a brand new group, but...
Okay. Go ahead.
Where is it? Not invite to server. Where are you and me? Okay. Okay, changing over to the group DM. I think Spirit's Discord broke. Hello. Oh, and hello Kage in the chat as well.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yes. I did say did you want to join the stream chat?
I thought I saw a ninja in the.
Yeah, because
thing, so
I'd said, do you want to join the stream chat or do you want to space ninja in peace?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking if you wanted to play Warframe or something.
No.
Okay, I'm here.
Don't know what happened to Frozen. Not Frozen
I'm
Spirit.
here.
Sorry.
Discord
Oh,
just won't let me
brain!
join.
Come on, this is the last day that you really are going to be working. Just concentrate for 5 more minutes, would you?
Hello, Kage. God damn it, Frozen. No one asked, Frozen.
Okay.
Unless I was supposed to be doing it the other way, I must have to do it the other way around.
Oh, so what did you end up using as the Reaper?
Basically, I just took Marasmus, shrank his hands and head down, and took one of the skeletons and put that in instead.
And how about? And did you give him a hoodie?
Yeah, I gave him the Executioner's hood.
Can I see how it looks?
Yeah, should be on stream at the moment.
I'm still working on his arms. Okay, there it is. There should be another type of hoodie thing because that one seems a little bit too small. It looks like it's obviously meant to go around a skull rather than like it's supposed to be a tight mask rather than a hoodie. Hang on.
Yeah, that was the only one I could think of, though.
Hoodie.
Ah, there we go.
I'm
Now
not-
the hands are doing that. I must have had them the wrong way round. And that
I'm
means
not
I can...
after an actual hoodie.
Now means I can rescale the hands without the arms going absolutely insane.
I wonder if this is in SFM Labs or no Workshop. I get the two mixed up. Of course, the first thing I see is Inklings.
Trying to move my radiator, but because it's been on for so long, it's now too hot to touch. Because apparently the people who manufactured this thought, you know what would be a great idea? Let's make most of it out of metal.
Yes.
Because, I mean, I did try and use the Horseless Headless Horseman, but he had that shimmer effect on him that I didn't know how to switch off. So I thought, just use the enhanced Marasmus.
That's spies! That's spy!
Spy is not one spy, indeed. Oh, what's this over here? Huh. I don't remember this bit.
Find something new.
Yeah, I found something on the Legend of Zelda map that I don't recognise. Never did find that bit. But then again, when I was doing this whole section with trying to get to the Spirit Temple, I literally just ran straight for the temple and didn't really explore that much.
Pardon me.
Pardon you?
You've been pardoned. You are free to go.
Spirit has a temple.
Ah! No!
Apparently.
No! I'm glad I left TF2 a long time ago.
Why?
Because I just saw this cosmetic for the pyro.
What? Huh?
Oh, Spiderhead.
Why did it have to be those ones?
I don't know this thing.
Yeah, don't forget, Matt's arachnophobic.
Oh yeah.
Alright, here's a hoodie, but I'm just gonna try and see if I can find its file name.
Well, if it's a TF2 item, just simply spawn in a TF2 item, or just tell me what its name is. I'll just spawn in a TF2 model and just type that in. Because you could just right-click on a TF2 model and just go add
It's just
Team
simply
Fortress
called
item.
Pyromancer's hood. So just type in hood or hoodie. There's one that has a flame around, but there's another one that doesn't.
Oh. My show wants.
Oh, that hood.
Evening stream.
The downside is its colorable area is the little stripe area, not the whole thing. But I'm pretty sure a texture edit could fix that.
Just change the color thing and that should work.
No, the color thing only affects the stripe. The tiny stripe.
I'm fairly certain I can change it that it'll affect the whole hood. Okay, so pyro...
Or just
Okay.
do a base texture or something like that, I don't know.
All I gotta do is just add the attribute to it.
Monster's hood.
There's a lot of hoodies from in the TF2 area. So
I know. I
recommend
was
just looking for
looking
hoodies.
through them earlier, and that was how I've managed to find the Executioner's hood. But you're right. this particular hoodie looks a lot better. Okay. Add material overrides model.
Oh,
If you're trying to
I
change
sure
the
want to
color,
know.
the thing is you type in color and then $ color.
Yeah, hang on. I think I need to unlock this first, or I'm looking at the wrong bit. Model materials. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do it on here, wasn't I? Add attribute. Color. 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 Damn it, you're right. It only affects the.
Yeah, so you'll want to replace the texture. So I recommend you either edit its texture or just type in what was it called, string $base texture, and it should be black by default before it gives it the missing texture thing. So keep it like that, I suppose.
So wait, you
But
said
if it doesn't,
string and then it was $.
base texture, not textures, texture, no S, no plural.
Base texture. No, it just comes with the missing texture thingy.
Mine ends up black for some strange reason until I type in a thing. So anyway, you'll want to just simply give it a black texture. But I can do that for you real quickly if you don't know how to do that.
Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure.
I have this simple texture in my SFM where it's just called white. I use that for what is it called? Illumination masks. But I can just simply make that black and then just send that to you. Materials, white, 1.
Well, while I'm here, I can get rid of that because I'm not going to be using that anymore.
There we are, white.
Well, while you're sorting that out, I can at least get the hood positioned correctly.
Oh, Mike wants to know what you're gonna be streaming for the evening stream. Nick.
Oh, well, I'm probably gonna go back to Warframe because I finished the. Oh, speaking of, because I did Guild Wars 2 last night. Matt, you really need to try out this current Living World thing, even if it does skip ahead a little bit, because there's a lot of like psychological stuff that goes on in this one, like being whispered to by a strange voice, and kind of almost like a Hellblade kind of thing.
Oh,
Awesome. All right.
don't mind me.
But I only will play it if you're there with me. I'm just still waiting for them to give the fucking necromancer more minions. Okay, I'm creating the black texture. Wait! Not sure if this will work, but why don't I just give you the white texture, you use it, and then you color overlay it?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, hold on.
So where do I
put
stick?
this-
Where do I stick the texture?
Just stick it anywhere that you'll find it in the materials thing, and then just when you do base texture, just create a pathway to that.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now
So I just
need to go
recommend
down.
straight in materials. So that way, all you have to type in is white. You don't type in model /white. You just type in white,
Mhm.
and then you'll have the white texture.
Wait, hang on. Let me go into here.
Thinking of this too.
Mod materials, and we paste it in there. So
So just type in white, I suppose, because it's not in models; it's straight in materials.
okay, base texture white. Well, it went beige, but it's a start.
I don't see it yet. Oh! That's because you're the color slider that you see in the base texture. You gotta change it now.
There we go. Although that does need to be a bit... There we go. Now it's more in line with the rest of the thing. Okay. Yeah, that hoodie definitely works a lot better.
I
Even-
recommend actually making it probably even a little bit bigger and making it cover the front of his face.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I was going to do that.
Awesome! Progress! I love it when things just work. And again, I can't believe I didn't think of this. Why bother making a black texture when you can use a white texture that is colorable?
Yeah,
That's why I have this texture.
there we go. Now I just need to try and lock that to... Oh god, hang on, I just realised now that I've done that. And then I try moving... I don't need the pyro anymore. Sorry, pyro, you gotta go away. Oh. Where'd the hood go? Oh, it's because God damn it, it's because I
Whoa.
scaled everything. It's because the skeleton's head has been scaled.
Oh, if the skeleton's head has been scaled, then when you lock, you need to lock. Fucking hell, fearless! Stop calling me.
It's my turn for my Wi-Fi to go shit. I'm back.
Oh, anyways, Oh, and before I need to get going to join my friend in VR chat because I haven't spoken to him for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But before I go, here, this is from Red Panda. This is his current nemesis he just encountered.
Okay. Good weapon bonus, though.
Let's have a look. Yep, that is.
47%. It's better than my current Kuva liches, even though I haven't. I still
And
haven't
look what
killed
the
my
helmet
first.
is. It's the Pendragon Excalibur helmet.
But yeah, I haven't actually killed my first Kuva lich yet. I know, I still haven't done it.
Well, take care, and I'm glad that we were able to get the hoodie thing sorted.
Yeah, because that was kind of annoying, but at least yeah, this hoodie definitely looks a lot better.
Although the rim lighting definitely looks like it needs to be toned down.
I just want to get imposed and get this bit out of the way.
No worries. Well, take care.
Okay, see you later, buddy.
See ya, Matt. Bye.
I'm sorry, what? I just
What?
read that comment that Red just put down. I'm like, what?
I'm scared with my friend in DMs.
Because you deleted it, and I was just like, wait, why did he delete that one?
I'm scared with him DMs.
Splendid.
Look on YouTube for Kazotsky click as you like TF2.
Yes, I know. I've seen that video.
Keep concentrating.
Why did you time him out?
What happened?
Kage timed him out.
What was the message for the super chat? I didn't see.
Was look on YouTube for Kozolski click is you like TF2.
I'm confused.
Unfortunately, there's no way to undo.
Not on YouTube at least.
Was
Maybe
that
on
not a
Twitch.
shout out? No, it wasn't.
Hey, it's a super chat. That's buddy.
Yes, I think you did, Kage. Sorry about that, G1. You'll be back in 5 minutes once the timeout wears off. Because there's no way we can undo that, unfortunately, because YouTube decides, hey, we're not going to...
Yeah. Nappy typing in chat. What? Oh no.
Okay, workshop.
What? What did what did Frozen do?
What did Frozen do? What?
Look in chat. Not chat, the Discord.
Okay, what am I opening here?
Something Frozen recorded from Matt.
Spiderhead. Oh.
Poor Matt. Frozen is so
Spiderhead.
evil.
He said adorable. Right, what was I looking for again? Oh yeah. Scythe. There we go.
You get to work?
Oh my god, this scythe is like a toothpick to this guy.
What?
Because it's so small.
Why is it so tiny? I can't type. God damn, I can't type.
There is a big evil skeleton.
Oh yeah, Thomas. There's a cosmetic head for the pyro that's a spider head, and Matt's arachnophobic.
Poor Matt. I didn't know that was an actual thing.
I feel like this scythe needs to be a bit bigger. Bigger!
Nice row.
Well, the thing is, Maestro, how do I know that you're not going to come in and just sit there talking about Skyrim again?
Or Warframe. I know Warframe's relevant again. You talk too much about it.
Because I no longer play it. Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to go check something quickly. Yeah. Not bad, but depends on how you talk about it. And how many mods you have installed.
Mm. Oh, I gotta fix my Skyrim again.
There is a big evil
'Cause
skeleton creature
I
known as
updated it when I had the
Grim.
chance.
He is the Reaper of this
'Cause there was
world.
an
Many
update
years
for Special
ago, the
Edition.
Southern Kingdom of Fallen has
Bethesda
had.
just like, hey, we're gonna upgrade the what is it, store on there, because they had their custom items or whatever
Mm-hmm.
that I don't even use or can't even use at the moment. Screw up my entire game. So I had to fix that. Just for an update I'll never use.
Suppose we better add Maestro because he's begging to join.
Maestro, stop.
Well, if he wants to join the call, he can join the call.
No, he's gonna complain about Frozen. That's what he's gonna do.
Will the audio fuck up on me now?
There, you've been added.
Okay, the audio's not fuck good. And also, I wasn't begging, I just had nothing better to do today. Because I seriously got like 2 weeks of holiday. And today's the beginning. Basically.
Can barely hear you, Maestro.
I know. I had
What
to
the-
turn. I had to turn you up just like what? I can't hear ye, lad.
If I turn you up,
Look, I'm just
mute
trying
myself.
to I'm trying to configure my microphone just so you don't hear me breathing. That's it.
You
Alright?
get some of that noise cancellation, my friend.
He doesn't have that.
Yeah, and welcome back to G1 Prime, and we're really sorry about what happened.
Splendid.
That was
I should be mad for who blocked me, but no, I'm okay.
What happened?
Kage got misunderstood what G1 was talking about, and thought he was doing shout outs, and yeah, timed him out. But I was just like, no, that wasn't a shout out. He was just telling me to go look for a video on YouTube.
Well, to be honest, it kinda is not a shout out by saying to check out a video.
He wasn't telling me to check out one of his videos. He was just telling me to go
Well,
and look
yeah.
for a video. But I know which one
Right.
he was talking about, so... Oh, hello there, Nicholas.
Well, I do kinda agree that it's a not a shout out, but I kinda, they're saying, look at this to other people.
Yeah, I guess it's just something that's never really... Or if there is an option to remove it, I don't know what it is. And even then, on Twitch, it's not exactly easy to remove timeouts.
Ours was a slash
Splendid.
T,
I
no, slash
misspelled it.
T. Their entire username.
Well, to be honest, most of the
Okay.
time, the websites like Twitch or YouTube, they don't really have a lot of things, like just ban or something. Or
Twitch
that.
is more of a streaming platform than YouTube is, so there's a lot more stuff.
I know, the Twitch, there's also, I forgot the Microsoft one.
Mixer. You
yeah,
mean the one
Mixer.
that they literally had to pay people to get to use?
Like Ninja. For me, those
Oh.
people. Well, to be honest, it's like.
Frozen, no! No! Frozen, no!
What the fuck did you say?
No, Frozen, no!
Frozen, okay, I think it's time we dial that back by about all of it now.
Is it talking about that shit that I don't like?
I only said that as a joke. Frozen didn't have
I
to
know.
literally run with it the entire time.
I know it was a joke and I was like being the pissed off guy in that joke, But still, Jesus Christ, how had to go that far? I was basically just trying to be the pissed off guy in the joke.
No. Bad Frozen, bad.
Did he send like a picture or something? Oh yeah, you can't actually. But what the hell did you say?
What, the thing that we were talking about just now?
Yeah, what did Frozen say? I just turned off my
Not
Oh,
repeating it.
basically, if you can see the rest of the conversation, just read what Matt said when he said, "Oh no, this is from Frozen." I also just realised Matt just changed his icon.
Yeah, he did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit
And but
funny.
the what was this Kovalich? Oh, this
Oh,
Matthews Kovalich?
that's one of his friends, Kuvalich's.
Oh, that's quite a good hammer with nice
Yeah, I
stats.
was about to say 47% bonus to electric damage.
That's pretty good. But I still have a question. If can you add two
Splendid.
like
Are you going to
vital
play more
radiation because the two
TF2?
combined elemental powers? Can there two of them?
I don't know. I've never encountered that before. And to answer your question, G1, well, I guess I could put TF2 up as a voting option for the end of month live stream. Although that really depends on what Kage wants to see.
It
Considering
does,
that
actually.
he's the one that has the
Oh,
option
yeah,
to choose what games can get voted for.
All right.
I need to go and get a drink. I'm getting too thirsty sitting here. So, I'll be back in a moment, folks. Oh, actually, you know what?
Just what you usually do.
I'm going to harass with my foot. But yeah, if I just click on that just for a second, and then I get up, and then I just walk over here like this, very, very carefully. Let the microphone, let the cable stretch out as far as I can get it. Just as well as I don't have to use my headset when I plan to do VR stuff standing up. Because otherwise I would have problems with the cable. Thank God everything's built into the headset.
Well, you know, at least I don't have to worry about the wire stuff because I'm getting a quest.
Well, not initially. I mean, for the Quest, it's all built-in hardware. So, but it's when
Yeah.
you want to start doing stuff that's more complicated and you need an upgraded machine to do it.
To be honest, they are gonna do like a hardware update. I think I talked about this already.
I don't know whether they already have it in or not, because I was talking with Spaze the other day, because he's got a Quest as well, and he
Well,
said,
the thing,
that once he gets an upgraded machine, he is just literally going to plug it into his computer. So I think the Quest can already do that.
well, yeah, but they're gonna try to do it wireless, as far as I know. And without controls thing, I think it's already a thing, right? Without the
You mean
controllers, just hand movement.
touch controllers?
Hand movement.
I think that might be the touch controllers, but yeah.
Yeah. They're a thing, I believe, right now. As far as I know.
Hang on, let me go and have a. Actually, you know what? Rather than guessing,
Splendid.
Like your Kazooie custom-made character.
We'll
yeah,
sure
don't
ask
get
you
used to them,
questions.
G1. That's gonna be changing.
Oh, what?
Talking about the Blazy's current model, the Kazooie thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm using. Right. What was I
We'll
going?
sure ask you
Oculus.
something, by the way, Noob.
What? Can you react to a video? I have considered it at one point, but to be perfectly honest,
Hello?
It's just there at the video, that's it.
yeah. But then again, I would actually animate my reaction.
Hmm.
And Yeah. And besides, I'm kind of a
Why?
bit
Why?
iffy when it comes to.
Its ass. Okay.
Okay, so let's have a look. Includes an ocular sensor. Oh, it actually needs a sensor for it.
For that, the controllers.
Yeah, for the controllers.
Still, it's fine. The controls are still.
Yeah, but you're talking for somebody like me,
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't have an awful lot of space.
Well, to be honest, as far as I know my space, it's quite open. Like the most open part of where I live right now in my apartment is like in the middle, which is pretty good. Okay, I just need to like put my chair aside or into the next room, and that's it. And I have like a lot of space. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, the reason why I went with the Oculus Rift S was just simply because all the sensors are built into the headset. So I didn't have to worry about trying to place them around the room or anything and have cables going all over the place.
Wait, doesn't Quest have its own?
I don't know. I don't know about the Quest because I own a Rift S.
Hold on.
Another me again, and I don't know about
I'll
it.
do no such thing. What do you want?
Oh! Oculus Quest has everything you need right in the box. It doesn't require any external sensors. It's 4 wide-angle cameras to map the room.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the same as what the Rift S does as well. It's got
Huh.
like 4
So
cameras
basically-
built into the headset that scale out the room for you, so you don't have to plug in external sensors. It's just that with the touch controllers, they need external sensors for them.
Yeah, but still, I don't need them as well, so yeah. But still, I can use the normal controllers because they're still pretty good as far as I know. But some people still say that Valve Index controls way better.
Shit.
I don't know.
Don't. Put a new battery in my freaking tablet pen.
Oh, Noob, you know. Somebody tagged you in a video. About an SCP video that's old as hell.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's obviously the video that they wanted me to do a reaction to. But like I said, I don't really do reaction videos, and plus, I don't really like them anyway because you're profiting off of somebody else's hard work.
Well, to be honest, if you like react and add comments and what you do better, that's like teaching somebody actually.
Theoretically speaking, that's more of a critique / review, so it's not really much. Because people want me to sit there going, "Oh my gosh! Oh wow! What was that? Oh, look at that! That's a thing!" You know, that's basically all reaction videos are. Is that they don't want me to sort of sit there, pause it, and go, "Okay, this bit here doesn't quite work because of that bit there." You know, they just want all
because
that.
people don't usually just understand what is like happening. They don't usually do what people do, like animation. To be honest, because most people that do not animate they say, "Wow, look at this," but people that do animate and react, they can add some tips or just critique.
Yeah, which is why I've honestly gotten to the conclusion that reaction videos don't technically fall under fair use because you're not actually doing anything of the standard format for fair use.
And you're taking the views away from the original video. So.
Exactly.
And also, yesterday they talked about the sentient ship I encountered. It's actually supposed to be there.
Oh, it is supposed to be there.
So I basically entered it, and there are sentient enemies.
Oh,
Special
good. That
ones.
means I have to. That means I have to start thinking about maybe taking Excalibur Umbra with me.
Oh no, Dicta Paracesis. Maybe I should level up to level 40. You need to level up to Paracesis to level 40. You need to feed it Forma 5 times.
5 times? How many levels does it... Oh, wait, does it only gain 2 extra levels per former?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
stupid. I thought it gained, like... I thought it gained 10 levels per former.
Nope, 5 Formas for 10 levels.
That's stupid.
So stupid.
That's just fucking stupid.
But seriously, ranking up the Paracesis to level 40 gives it 2 bonuses. The first bonus is 60% more damage to sentience. The other bonus is removing their adaptivity. If you hit it with the sword.
Yeah.
It can also be used to kill Eidolons. Like in one-shots.
I think Matt actually managed to do that with an Eidolon once. Although I think that was just with Terry. He had like a build set up where he could literally one-shot an Eidolon because he just had that much of a powerful build.
I also can actually do that, but the thing is, it really isn't that effective because you have to time the jump and the hit. It's better to use the sniper rifle. It's more, practical because you just have to aim and shoot. And where has Matthew gone?
Oh, he had to go. He wanted to go onto VR chat, so.
He cannot talk right now in VR.
You
And hold on,
want to
wait.
talk to somebody I haven't talked to in 2 years.
There is a big
Wait.
evil.
Does VR work in? Does Discord work in VR? Hold on.
It should do.
Hello, music.
Hi, music. Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
Neither am I, apparently.
I haven't really, Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, all I will say is I don't want to start going back to trying to do trendy, big quotation marks
Oh,
stuff
you remember
again
when
because I already
everybody...
made that mistake as it was. So.
By the way, remember when everybody started saying, "Oh, go family friendly," but then Copper just slammed in, just bugged yourself.
Yeah, I had a friend who was saying to me, "Oh, you should really start doing, or really start changing your character design so that they're more quote-unquote kid-friendly." But now, of course, the FTC has just come along and gone, "No, we're gonna start treating YouTube like shooting fish in a barrel, where the barrel is YouTube and the content creators are the fish." I have to admit, I have to admit with Tear of Grace, that guy that was saying that during that conference does really look like a bullfrog.
What?
Tear of Grace did a video on about the whole FTC announcement, and he was commenting on what the guy looked like. He said, "He looks like a fucking bullfrog," and I'm just looking at him going, he does have a point. It's sort of that sort of squat, rounded face with slightly sort of bulbousy type eyes. I know that's mean of me to say that to somebody like that, but he's just like, yeah, I can see his point.
Well, to be honest, I actually pretty much love Team Grace's content. It's just him raging a lot.
Yeah.
Pros want to know what headset you have again, noob.
What?
Was it the Rift S? Yes, the Rift S, because I don't think they do the normal Rift anymore, because I think they stopped doing that because they were like, oh, we're going to be upgrading it to the Rift S now.
There is a big
Okay, to be honest, when they get rid of that stock, it's like gonna be a relic.
Yeah,
we'll own it.
Like all the other versions of the Oculus Rift that there are.
Like the Rift, the normal Rift is like a relic.
I'm not talking about the talking about that normal Rift. I'm talking about when they first like started releasing dev kits and things. That's like ancient
Oh,
Oculus
good.
Rift. Like back when they
Yeah.
first released it to things like content creators on YouTube. I remember Jacksepticeye got one.
Mark also.
Yeah, pretty much all the big YouTubers did.
There is a big
Yeah.
evil
Mark
skeleton
bought-
creature known as
bought his.
Grim. He is the Reaper of this world. Many
No, he bought the new one.
There
What
is
do you
a
think
big
about the
evil skeleton creature
Valve
known
one?
as
Like, to be honest, the Valve Index is high quality but
Index.
high price.
I don't know. I honestly don't think the Vive's actually that good. I mean, I find the display in the Vive to be a bit on the fuzzy side.
Oh, all I know is that they have a very powerful, freaking. I know very good controllers they have, but a quite powerful system in the headset.
No, I've like I said, the number of times I've used the Vive, I've always noticed that the screen displays inside the helmet are always particularly very fuzzy by comparison to the Oculus. Admittedly, the Vive is a lot lighter because I've held both, and I can definitely tell that there is a massive difference in weight. But I just looked at the Oculus and went, it's about £100 cheaper. Everything's built into the headset. Yeah, the screen quality is a lot better, and
Resolution.
I just
Actually,
generally found it a lot better than the Vive, to be honest. So I was
And hold
originally
on,
planning on going for a Vive, but like I said, when I just found out everything was built into the camera, it's just like, that's perfect for somebody like me who's got limited space.
Wait, isn't doesn't Quest have the highest resolution?
Yeah,
Quest has a really high resolution.
I don't know.
But a low
the
frame
Reaper of
rate,
this world. Many years
as far as I know.
is
It has a low frame rate, like the
Reaper of
lowest.
this world.
Like, for me, like, if the frame rate is higher than 60,
There is
it's
a
fine.
big evil. There is a big evil
Because,
skeleton
like,
creature known
higher
as
than 60
Grim.
frames, it looks
He is
pretty
the
good.
Reaper of this world. Many years of this world.
And also, remember Stadia that they launched?
Oh, you mean Google launched with their whole like linked play thing or whatever it was? My
That
brain.
didn't even work out.
Yeah, because everybody that tried it just went, there is so much input delay, it's unplayable.
And the
For
games
what
they
now?
have are just so low. Like, it's almost unplayable.
I'm fairly certain they tried cloud gaming like several years ago, and then everybody just went, no, it just doesn't work, because you would need to have the fastest internet connection that I'm pretty sure nobody even owns, and it would also need to be completely uninterrupted. And at that point,
Like,
it's
they
really just a
cannot
case
get
of,
over.
why not just buy a machine that can actually just run the game itself? It would be a damn
Well, to be
sight
honest,
bloody easier.
yeah, they cannot get over the fact that cloud gaming is ahead of its time.
There is
Well,
a
ahead of its time,
big
it's just the internet must be
He is
better
the Reaper
than,
of this world.
required, because the internet now isn't as good as it's required.
Yeah, there's just like literally, there's just not enough power and not enough bandwidth to really warrant it being used.
Okay, I just noticed something. When I walk in my railjack and I look at
There
going
is a
up the
big
steps,
evil skeleton
it
creature
looks
known
like
as
there's
Grim.
a load of
He-
shit
he-
on my
he-
steps. Like somebody had some bad diarrhea after eating Taco Bell and went up to the pilot seat.
What?
I'm not joking, literally this.
there is a big
I don't
evil
wanna know.
skeleton creature known as Grim.
If
He
my
is the
cat
Reaper of
can
this
move
world.
out of the
Many
way.
years
Cat? Cat.
Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna send this.
What?
Now I just need to.
Your cat is frozen.
Many
My
years
cat is a
ago, the Southern
vampire,
Kingdom
for
of
fuck's
Fallen
sake.
How is
had,
your
had
cat a vampire?
angered the gods,
It's a
and they
new
sent the
species
Reaper
of
to punish
Kavat.
us. You see, every century we must
Do you?
sacrifice 100,
You are
no,
now a
1,000
Vatmeister.
souls.
What you gonna do
Sorry,
about
no,
it?
I literally got that.
I
1,000.
Suck
cursed
the
you for
blood.
100 years! No, 1,000! 1,000, no! You just pulled the Marasmus!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You've
since
just
I
been
am technically
Marasmus!
a vampire,
We
because
must sacrifice
Kavat-
1,000 souls to
You
the
have to find me
Reaper,
first.
or our cities would fall into ruin. I was merely doing what was in scripture. Perhaps if I gave the
Hey,
souls
for
of the
fuck's sakes,
innocent
man.
firstborn, then perhaps the curse will be lifted someday. I followed the
Oh,
scriptures, I
let's look
swear.
up freaking
Well,
mission.
how about I help you reach your
What are you
quota
watching
then?
now, Noob?
No, but
Reviewing his thing.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was going over the scene, trying to think about where I wanted to put
Oh.
stuff next, and...
Forgot my show Noob is streaming.
I know, but I'm not looking at the stream because it's gonna cause lag, because fucking browsers uses
Jesus.
RAM.
Use your phone.
Bro, my
Got you
phone
there.
is fucking loud.
We'll turn the
Yeah.
sound off then.
Yeah.
You know, if it's even at 1 bar of sound, it's still pretty noisy.
We'll turn the sound off completely then.
Then how the hell am I gonna fucking hear you? And
Well,
no,
just to look at the stream and the chat, not to talk on Discord.
I'm going to exist in multiple places now.
Yeah?
Ah,
Isn't that a problem?
my biggest existence everywhere.
Okay, I don't need the heavy in that shot.
And hold on, isn't the map you're using in Hyrule?
Yeah, it was the only sort of medieval stylish type town map I could find, so I just went
Well,
with that.
to be honest, Hyrule does look medieval-esque.
Yeah. And besides, I needed a cathedral scene, and I couldn't find anything on any other maps, and this was the only one I could find.
From an
Skeleton turned
ancient
out good,
good
by the
game.
way.
What? What do you say, Spear?
The skeleton Noob was working on turned out good.
The
Yeah,
only problem
but
is that I can't really move him around that much because most of the parts aren't glued together properly. And if I try adding them or try locking them to places, then it'll screw up with the scaling.
and also, you know, I'm not gonna spoil a thing, but in Wolfram, and the sentient ship, if you have the paracesis, there's a red crystal that you can smash that activates a quest.
Okay, but I'm guessing you obviously need to get the paracesis up to rank 40 first, right?
Nah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You just have to have it and use it at the crystal.
Well, at least they actually remember that the paracesis is actually was something that they gave to us in a quest, or at least something that we could craft.
Yeah,
Many
you
years
already have it.
ago,
I believe. You crafted it. But to be honest, to reach the place where the sentient ship is a long way. You have to have a rank 7 in anything. Engineering, piloting, gunnery, anything.
Well, I've hit rank 5 in gunnery and
Wait, already rank 5 gunnery? Huh.
yeah, rank 5 gunnery and rank 5 engineering. Because I was doing all those missions beforehand, I was building up a load of points.
Huh. I'm basically everything in 5 except gunnery 6. Basically, you have to have the one of your ranks at 7 to access Veil Proxima.
Where's that enhanced skeleton? Because I'm just gonna. Oh, hang on.
And also, I'm going to remove the video that the guy sent to Churak because this is technically a video
What?
and not a link.
Oh,
Well,
how do you post
it still counts.
Well, it does still count the link, but it's also a video, so it's a bit eh.
Check on videos.
You
You
shouldn't
could just
link them.
move it over to the videos, Mister.
So I just basically copy it and paste it there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Copy the link and post it in the
Spirit,
videos.
stop going to the astral planes and going at the same time.
What?
Spirit, you're glitching out. You go to
Confused.
the
I
astral.
think his Wi-Fi is a bit buggy today.
Yeah. Let's take an after yours, noob.
Hmm?
It's taken after yours, apparently.
Yeah, my internet was a bit funny yesterday, and I don't know why. How do they have the other medic? What do they have it equipped with? Oh yeah, that's right. I hid all that other stuff, didn't I? Because I didn't need it. Undertaker vest. I can't remember what they were called though, because the model name versus what they actually are called in game is completely different. It also doesn't help the fact that my brain's half asleep at the moment.
Well, my throat hurts because I have a cold. Oh, it's talking actually. I know. Have you
Mister, stop
slept?
smoking all that.
No, have you slept well?
What?
Have you slept well?
I slept fine last night. It's just that for some strange reason I'm just always so tired when I wake up in the mornings at the moment. Probably because I'm not sleeping consistently.
Oh, not comfy enough.
No, I'm perfectly comfy enough. It's just that I just keep randomly waking up in the middle of the night and then having to try and fall asleep again. Or my dreams are too vivid and it's causing me to not get as a restful sleep as...
Honestly,
I
I hadn't.
insomnia, I believe.
No, noob doesn't
No,
have
because I'm
insomnia.
definitely sleeping.
I know, but trouble of falling asleep again after sleeping.
It's not insomnia.
Alright then.
Insomnia is where you just can't sleep outright.
Huh. I believe Spirit has that
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's insomnia.
Okay, can you just stop glitching out, Spirit?
Free.
You,
Hold
st-
on, let me
you sound like you're
start
going
this
through
way.
the astral planes and back.
Sounds more like you're very, very slowly talking into a fan. And now I think we scared him off.
I pushed him over the edge. And also, you probably use your characters as TF2 models. I noticed, like a lot.
Alright,
Yeah?
is that better?
Yeah.
Just because you can customize them a lot. That's why. Because of the hats, customizations.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Matt's still in the call.
I also don't understand that as well.
I think it's a bug with Discord.
It's not a real bug. I can still right click on him and stuff. I can still set his volume, I can still mute him, etc. I still have no idea why.
Mm.
Maybe he's still on the call, he just forgot to, exit.
No, because if he joined another call, then he would have,
Oh yeah, and also the bot that removes you from the talking.
Yeah, but that's only if you're in a call by yourself.
Oh yeah. Huh. Maybe he forgot, I have no
I
idea.
forgot. I can't.
I totally forgot. I was like, wait, what happened? Oh, he left.
Yeah, I was just saying that I forgot because I can't use the holding the root transform and then holding shift to make it sit on the ground properly. Because the way that this map has been constructed, it don't work like that.
Your friend pinged you,
know.
Spirit.
I saw
And what is this supposed to be then?
Mr. Roboto.
Oh. A music video.
It's an old video.
Well, yeah, it is old.
Well, it's an updated video, actually. The song's super old.
Many years ago, the Southern Kingdom of Fallen Hand had angered the gods, and they sent the Reaper to punish us. You see, every century
Who's
we
the
must
skeleton
sacrifice
for again,
1,000 souls. Sorry, no, I literally got that.
I
1,000
cursed you for 100 years. No,
Those
1,000.
faces, what in the fuck?
Nope.
What's going on?
Who was the skeleton for again?
What, the skeleton with the sombrero?
The other one.
Well, the one that you've got on screen at the moment is meant to be the Reaper. He's meant to be like the main antagonist of the D&D campaign.
Okay.
Well, to be honest, if a Reaper is like an antagonist, then
Yeah, but he's
if
not
you,
actually.
like-
But he's not like an actual real Reaper. He's actually a
Oh.
construct.
Oh,
He's
yes,
a construct that thinks he's the Reaper, and he's like, "Oh, I've come to every 100 years." He claims like 1,000 souls, and then it's like our adventures are at the point where he's like coming to collect the next, sort of like tithing or whatever, and yeah, we're trying to find a way to stop him, etc. You know that whole shebang.
Yeah. And to be honest, the whole cliche that, oh, I'm not really what I'm supposed to be. Like, to be honest, the original ideas are just running out.
Yeah, well, this is like our DM's first
I don't know.
campaign, so
Who was your?
Sacrius, aka Movie Modown.
Oh, yeah, right, that guy. Wait, was the first one?
Well, this is really his first time or first campaign that he's fully run with us, so he's still encountering a lot of problems, shall we say? Most of it resulting around balance.
Well, yeah, balance is always a problem because you find something to exploit in its meta, then it gets patched, and another thing gets buffed, and then it goes to
Yeah,
meta.
but
like,
this is D&D. Patches and buffs and
Well,
nerfs don't
yeah.
tend to happen that often, and it's more just due to the fact that he tries to do something that he thinks is cool, but it's ultimately very, very broken, or is like way, way harder than it should be for our level.
Well, yeah, to be honest, you cannot have like a really cool thing in the game and not expect having some balance problems.
Maestro, you never played D&D before, have ya?
Dude, you know that I have played multiple games and it's almost the same.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Really?
Maestro,
Like
stop.
literally in most games that you've probably played, you've got a very limited amount of options. It's like you do this or you do that. In D&D, you can literally go, I want to do this, and you can go and do it.
I know that you can do
Like,
whatever
get your
you
ass
want
beat
to.
for later.
I know that you can do like anything you want to D&D.
Not sure. D&D is a JRPG. You do what you want. You role play. It
Dude,
sounds like
I do. I
regular
fucking know
game.
that.
Why did you say it was a JRPG?
Well, no, not JRPG. Well, I wouldn't say JRPG, actually.
Well, to be honest, in my life, I've never played a little D&D, so yeah, it's fair that I should stay silent about that. But for real, I seriously have never heard D&D like a lot. Only the time that I watched.
Go watch them.
Dude, the first time that I learned D&D was a thing because of the Dexter episode on Cartoon Network.
I
Alright.
don't know. It wouldn't be a JRPG. It would just be RPG. I mean, it's like another meaning. Not sure. Just look up videos of people playing D&D.
Alright, but you don't have to because I already know what it is. It basically is a
Do
role
you?
playing game. You basically choose your character, da la la la. Then you basically
Oh,
go on
it's
adventures, da
way,
la la.
way, way deeper than that.
Maestro, you are so bland. Look up videos, please.
Too long.
Oh, Maestro. Stop living under a rock.
Dude, these days I don't even see people play D&D to be honest, like a lot.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Because if you did, then you would have a better understanding of it, but you don't. You keep sitting there saying, oh yeah, it's clearly this. So it's like, no, it's not.
Hello, funny. You don't have
Hello,
to keep on saying
hello,
it.
funny. You don't have to keep... Don't start spamming hi, because that starts getting annoying very, very quickly.
Absolutely, just look up videos.
Alright, we'll look that up later.
No,
No, you will look it up now.
No. You're doing nothing better. I know you are.
You said so yourself earlier. You have nothing better to do.
Except grind stuff for Empyrean to be prepared for the old war.
You
The
can
new
do that
war, not the old
later.
one.
You do this now.
Many
Space,
years
if you
ago,
buy a computer now,
I'm sorry, I don't have them freaking grand laying
There's a
around
difference
just so I
between
can
being
do it.
able to buy a brand new computer and just simply going on the internet, which you are already paying for, to look up D&D videos, Maestro.
it still means doing a thing. And looking at a video
No,
is
buying a
doing a
computer, there's
thing.
extra steps. Way more extra
Oh,
steps.
right,
Looking
fine.
at-
Well, I'll go and look up a video for you then.
That's real. I just want you to look it up later, not right now.
No,
Alright.
look it up now, Maestro. Stop being freaking pussy. You
Like,
need to
literally,
add
I
some
will show you
creatives.
the first D&D animated video that I watched. What's error going on about?
You let me
I don't hear
buy?
that.
But yeah,
You don't need-
this... Just go watch that.
Hey, it's Puffin.
Yeah, because I was
Hello,
going to say
Puffin.
Puffin Forest is literally the first
What I'm
animated...
listening to, just shush.
I love Puffin.
And to answer your question, funny, maybe? I don't know. Were you one of those people who came in and asked for Friendly Foxy, and I was just like, I'm putting you on the shit list now.
It's a joke.
Oh yeah, critical. If you want something that isn't animated and is more of a traditional thing, Critical Role's good as well. I did try and sit
Yeah.
down to watch one of their episodes, but that was a bit tough going for me, and I didn't have much time. So
Many years ago, the Southern Kingdom. Years ago,
I used to watch streams, just people stream it on uh, YouTube and both or Twitch.
the Southern Kingdom of Fallen Hand had
How to anger the gods? Just simply give them the middle finger.
Hey,
had
there's another
I know
one.
Zacharias was trying to make this whole thing out to be like really, really serious and everything, but I'm just like, the most mundane thing that the gods can get angered at is just them being given the middle finger.
Alright, guys, the shit list, it's a joke. Calm down.
It's nothing serious, it's just whenever somebody comes and asks me about Friendly Foxy, I literally just... I'm just like, you are on the shit list now.
No, now your spirit, now your friend is sending you. Fucking,
Because you living under a rock, we have to educate you.
I'm going to uneducate myself.
I'll shove education so far in your brain, it'll make you smart.
I'm gonna uneducate myself, that's it.
many years ago, the Southern Kingdom of Fallen Hand had angered the gods, and they sent the had
Oh, here, Julian. Oh, yeah, that thing. King Julian, wait for me. Leave him behind.
I'll have to watch Madagascar again. Oh, Noob, didn't you say you're gonna go to like your local game store to play D&D?
No, we do it. I do it online on Roll20.
What? I know, but didn't you want to do it?
Oh yeah,
Like
there
the-
were a couple of occasions where I could have done, but couldn't because of time constraints, and they've also asked me if I could DM for them, which is hence the reason why I'm getting a load of rule books for Christmas.
Okay.
I'll send you $100 in your next stream if I can. Well, just so that you know, the next stream won't be until the 31st of December. Because I'm doing a New Year's Eve stream for the end of month stuff. I'd also like to do a charity stream at some point, but I don't know whether I'd be able to get enough to really warrant it being of any good. And I also don't have that option to do the whole you know, I want to donate to this specific charity. So that I know that the money is going directly to those people, as opposed to it being... Instead of the money coming to me and then YouTube taking a cut and then me having to make up the difference and lots of complicated bits.
Could do it on Twitch.
Yeah, but you know what my
So
you know what
yeah.
my numbers are like on Twitch.
Because Twitch, then people wouldn't vote for Super Chat though. Well, you could take that Super Chat from that day, and it's tally it up and just send that and
Maybe.
donate that. I don't know what Mark did once.
But that's of course where the whole direct um, tipping thing would be useful. But of course, then you've got to factor in the fact that PayPal takes a fee off from that as well. So I would really need something or some way of just being able to say, I want that money to go directly to those people instead of having to go through me first and having fees taken off, and then I have to try and make up the difference myself. It's just cut out the middleman.
Go just tell them to donate directly to the site instead of you.
Yeah, but then there'd be no way of tracking it, and that's what people like. They like the idea of having stuff like that tracked.
I guess we just have to look into it. So what do you think, Maestro?
I don't think he's finished watching it yet. Can't remember, what model did I use for Space when I was doing...
If you're talking about me funny, I have one, but there's nothing on it. Ooh, I have nothing on my YouTube channel. That's better than a doorknob.
What were the details? Okay, so I did have him with the shell casing still on. The Allfather. And this is the fixed version as well.
I see the heavy.
You know, the funny thing is, again, with this particular animation, I feel like I've done quite a bit, but not an awful lot at the same time. Because technically speaking, I've only really gone from about here to around about here. You know, there's not even really 20 seconds yet.
Okay, in the land of
distractions.
Urungard, you need to understand there is a big evil skeleton creature known as Grim. He is the Reaper of this world. Many years ago, the Southern Kingdom of Fallen Hand had angered the gods.
Just that angle of the camera is just like, that's kind of appropriate in a way, but not what I was aiming for. just this rather annoyed looking heavy just looking straight down his nose at the medic. You fucking what, mate?
You do what now? Oh.
Alright,
God,
done,
heavy is mad.
done watching, and I understood on the fact that there are multiple games in the session. And
That's actually what he was playing was called,
I think it was Adventurers League or something.
Yeah, Adventurers League.
he summoned a giant pig demon.
Yeah, because his party decided, you know what, let's go and knock over this obelisk.
Because they were dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
It did clearly say that do not.
Oh, they don't know that.
They don't know that. That's
Oh, yeah.
information that the DMs know, but they don't.
Oh yeah, but still, like, having to do something like a 5-man group pushing it, some demonic forces inside, like what? Like, it already says like some danger.
People want to make it interesting.
Well, yeah, but in return they got jack shit.
He just shows up, fights for a bit, and then disappears. What just happened? That is literally what happens in a lot of D&D fights.
Complete and absolutely nothing.
You gain nothing and you lose nothing.
Well, aside from the fact that they probably spent a load of spell slots just fighting him off.
Spell slots.
I know you can get spell slots back during like a long or well, some of your spell slots back on a short rest, but it's the long rests that you need.
Which is like 6 hours long though.
It's like I thought it was like 8 hours.
Well, 8. I think it's 7 or 8. Short rest is like 2 to 3.
It's like I thought a short rest was also 1 or 2. Are we reading the same rule book?
I haven't read it in a while. I have to look.
Angered the gods, and they said hand had angered the gods.
Okay, I need to change this and do this as a you fucking. And have it zoom in on his face as a sort of a you fucking what, mate?
I literally, I seriously just only know that D&D exists because of it. You know that one Dexter
And they
episode.
said the real
Yeah.
and then they say
Right, I haven't.
Most is 8 hours.
Like, I didn't even know D&D that much myself because I like none of my friends play, nor does no information, just like no information about it. Like, I do not know that it even
angered the
existed.
gods, and they sent the
That's why you find groups online. That's what Noob did.
gods, and they sent the
Okay, except doing that is with field of view is a terrible idea because the way that the camera works.
The heavy god looks down upon you.
angered the gods, and they sent the
Somebody speak your language that we can understand.
and
Well, this is definitely not going to be finished before the new year, but I am technically speaking halfway through it.
I still find it weird that like the Vaska Kavat, right, the vampire Kavat, sometimes lets out hellish sound.
Might be an audio bug. Or somebody programmed in the wrong sound effect.
Or maybe they just do it on purpose because it's, you know, vampire Kavat.
Mm-hmm.
they said
Because the Kavat is useful because if you're down, it can revive you.
All I know is that there is a mod that allows your Kavat to basically shrug off an attack that would otherwise have killed it.
Well, yeah, it has that. I know there are 3 Kavats in a species again. The Vask, I believe, it gives you crit. The other Kavat, well, no, the Vaska gives you. No, basically, the Vaska revives you if you're down. The other gives you crit, and the last one increases red drop,
angered the gods, and they sent the reaper
which is the best for farming stuff.
to punish
And the
us.
crit
You see, every
cover is best for
century we
icon
must
hunting.
sacrifice 1,000 salt. Sorry, no, I literally what that meant.
I curse you for 100 years! No, 1,000! 1,000! No! just pulled
Boarding
Erasmus.
enemies in Railjack are a lot stronger than the normal ones.
Tourists. Okay, in the land
I
of
find it very
God, you
weird.
need to understand there is a big evil skeleton creature known as Grim. He is the reaper of this world. Many years ago, the southern kingdom of fallen hand had angered the gods, and they sent the reaper to anger the gods, and they sent the reaper.
Okay. Let me grab all of that.
And hold on, what are you gonna stream tonight?
Warframe again, mostly because I've done all the stuff that I wanted to on Guild Wars. So, besides, I've still got to do. I've got to do one last Railjack quest on Lure, and I actually get to pilot my own Railjack now.
To be honest, you should like pilot the project that I'm using, maybe. Just because it's more powerful.
I don't know. I've made my Railjack so that it will have a shield upgrade by this point, and it also has increased hull, increased shields, increased armor, weapon damage. I can extinguish fires. Yes, I went through and started spending stuff to.
I'm just gonna screenshot all my setup over my page.
Of course you are.
No, I'm just using my setup to like basically to try a show because like
There is a big evil
what
skeleton
they
creature known
progressed.
as Grim. He
Like
is
the
the reaper of
Sigma,
this world.
also I think every single part can be replaced, even the reactor, if you by a wreckage.
Mhm.
And you should one of the vital parts is like the
Oops.
core, the reactor actually, because it gives you more AV on it.
Yeah, basically allows you to stick more mods on.
Yeah, which is actually pretty useful. There's also a mod that can send a homing missile. It's
On Oculus
it's a
again.
bad
No, I
avionic.
don't want Oculus. I want this because I want to know what people are sending me in chat.
I already sent some screenshots.
Yeah, that was what I was looking at. Karaoke. Oh yeah, I've seen that that story. Somebody tried to use wild magic to cast lights and it ended up creating an anti-magic barrier.
I love that videos.
Then the ground split open and a Tarask came out.
And they sent the reaper to punish.
Funny thing, D&D Lord, there's only one Trask left.
There is in
Existence?
every D&D world there is only ever one Tarask,
Yeah.
but it is not something you fuck with.
Yeah, because it can kill entire level 20 and not give two shits.
Yeah, and it's also resistant to projectile magic and can reflect it back and is just resistant to everything.
It's just death.
To punish.
Then Sekiri spawn it into your game.
Yeah, but then we practically just yeeted it into the ocean because it was an undead Tarask.
Okay.
And also Noob, the stuff, Mark II stuff in our research tab are gonna be finished when you stream. No, when you stream, but like an hour or two after you stream. Which is basically gonna be near the end.
Huh?
Well, regardless of what it is, it's probably going to be stuff I can't use yet anyway, because I'm not the right rank, or I don't have enough
Rank
power,
doesn't matter.
or I don't have enough of something to be able to use it, or it's just like, nah, you're too weak. You're too weak, boy, you can't use this yet.
Listen to me, noob.
Good.
There isn't a thing in Railjack that you're too weak, you're too strong, you do not have enough energy to equip parts. None of the bullshit exists. All the things you need is just a required resources, and that's it. You craft that, put it into the slot of your gear, not gear wheel, I mean, into your railjack, and that's it, except for mods. Mods cost energy. Alright? All you need is just resources for the parts. You craft it, that's it. It's yours. You put it in, and that's it. Your rank doesn't matter.
Probably still wouldn't matter, because I still wouldn't be able to put it in anyway.
Because you don't have enough resources or something.
Probably because I just don't have enough avionic points to install it, which means my stuff's still too weak because I don't have the thing upgraded.
Avionic points doesn't matter for parts.
It still doesn't matter for the fact that you still have to get the parts for it, and I'm probably still technically too weak anyway. The point I'm trying to make is that...
Master, stop back to gaming.
No, just Noob is trying to
Get
make
to
a
it when it gets to it,
bullshit
Maestro.
point.
Stop.
Because every time I try and get decent weapons, it's just like, nope. You're too weak.
No, but you're making a
away.
bullshit now. It doesn't exist.
Maestro, stop.
Only for mods. It only uses energy. Avionics are only for mods, not for parts.
I probably am still too weak to get said parts anyway.
They're in our clan dojo.
I'm probably still too weak anyway.
Noob, you're making no sense.
Maestro, you're not gonna win this battle.
Because Noob is making no sense.
I'm making perfect
Nope,
sense. I'm
please
saying
don't
that I am
stop.
too weak to use the parts yet, because there is probably something that is there that says, no, you can't use these yet. Like, I
No,
don't
but
have
you
the
have to just
mastery
build the
ranking,
parts.
or I don't have...
Noob.
Or it is
Yeah.
from a mission that is too difficult for me to complete, which means that I am too weak to do the mission and therefore get the parts.
Noob, the parts are in the dojo. You craft the parts in the dojo.
I'm probably still too weak to craft said parts, though! Because they probably require
There's
something that
nothing
I have to
to
get from a mission that I can't do yet!
All you need is materials for...
Maestro, let it go.
I cannot explain
Maestro.
a simple thing.
Stop.
Here.
Alright, you know
Great.
what? You know what? Hold on. You want to let us explain D&D to you, so we're not gonna let you explain Warframe.
There, simple. It just needs to be built. There. It's being researched. After it's researching, you need the materials and you can craft it. That's it.
Maestro. Stop.
Alright,
Look.
alright, calm down. I was just messing with you. Seriously.
God.
How was that messing with me?
Because I was sitting there coming up with bullshit excuses as to the reason why I couldn't craft it.
I hate bullshit excuses, not gonna lie.
Just, you see,
I really do hate
you
it.
see,
No, what? I only hate people that make bullshit excuses to me. That's it.
That's so...
punish us. You see,
Yeah, okay, I'll totally believe that.
And plus, I was literally under the assumption of whatever it is that I am going to get from the Railjack, I'm probably not able to get it because I'm either not the correct mastery rank, or it requires something from a mission that's too high level for what I'm currently equipped with. That was the
Yeah,
point
but it-
I was trying to make.
Master rank doesn't matter in Railjack.
I know mastery rank doesn't matter in Railjack, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that most of the stuff that I'm using is still too pretty bloody weak.
By you mean your gear or your railjack's gear?
Both.
Okay, I know your gear and it's pretty weak, not gonna lie. But a railjack gear, it's pretty easy to obtain if you have the materials. Because if you can craft them from your dojo, you can just wait until you can craft Mark III and that's it. You don't even have to do missions. Like if you have enough resources, you can just repeat one simple little mission on Earth. That's the first mission, like the easiest ever, even a rank 0 railjack can do. And you can just keep on farming that mission, get the resources, and then research the parts and then craft them. Simple.
Yeah, but I don't have any rank 3 stuff at the moment. I think I've maybe gotten, like, something of rank 2, maybe? That's about it.
Well, if you were at Saturn, okay, Earth Mark 1, Saturn Mark 2, Vale Mark 3. Why you need Saturn, even?
And the only reason I think I went there anyway was just simply because I was on a friend's railjack, so... So
Yeah, I
on my
believe
own,
you
so
got it.
on my own, I wouldn't be able to.
Because you have to be, you can access Saturn actually, because you said you're 5 in engineering.
Yeah.
You need at least level rank 5, rank 3 in anything to access Saturn, and rank 7 in anything to access Vale Proxima.
Okay. Right, now, how do I want to
Like
do this?
Warframe, it's a lot
I should
simpler.
stop fanboying.
I'm just trying to explain simple things.
Yeah, we were trying to do that with you with D&D earlier, but you wouldn't have any of it.
Yeah.
But then I fucking watched the video and understood something.
Something.
Some things, not everything. Whereas you are sitting here trying to literally explain the entirety of the Railjack update to us.
Well, I'll be honest, I'm not trying to explain the fucking
Yes,
save
you
call.
are.
I'm
Pretty
only
much
trying
are.
explain, dude, I'm only trying to explain the parts, not the combat or anything else, just the parts.
Maestro, stop being a Warframe fanboy.
Stop being a fucking furry then. See,
Hey, furry is a lifestyle, unlike a game.
Yeah.
a gamer is also a lifestyle, so shush.
Yeah, maybe as a whole, but not for one specific game.
I'll be honest, I don't have any good game to play. Like Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, completed the entire game on the hard settings and everything. Not hard setting, I mean the missions themselves being really hard. There isn't really a hard setting or anything. There's only extreme, Black Ops, no Black Ops. I don't know, but still. That's Spidey Isaac, but that's boring for me. What did he say?
What Ares said.
What did they say?
He said,
Use your eyes
boy,
and look.
please keep quiet. Oh, hey, Sophie.
Hello, Sophie.
Good thing you missed everything that we were just talking about. We were kind of sitting here arguing about Maestro not wanting to understand D&D, but then sitting here over-explaining Warframe.
Look, goddamn, I cannot comprehend D&D, alright? I
But
understand
you
it
can comprehend Warframe. You know, it
because
doesn't make
I
sense.
like it, because I understand, because I played it for years. I don't know D&D because I have tried it, I have played
Because you
that.
haven't looked into it.
That's the thing. I haven't even tried doing a D&D session. I haven't done anything. I
You
haven't. I
don't
don't.
have to do a D&D session just to enjoy it.
For me, it's better to play the game than watch somebody play the game. Alright?
I don't know. You thought D&D was completely something different.
Well, I still know that it's a complicated mess of choices.
It's not a complicated mess of choices, because all the choices that you make are your own choices. It's just
Well,
how
I
it's
know.
just how the DM handles it,
Yeah.
and that's
Well,
where
that's the
half the
thing.
entertainment comes from. It's doing something that the DM wasn't expecting and going, okay, just a moment.
Like Matt taking Sophie with him.
Yeah, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Because Sacrius was
But it
she was
did.
only supposed to be there for like one or two sessions, and then then Matt just went, nope, you're coming with us now, and it's just like, oh great, now we're gonna have to write and Sacrius was just like, oh great, now we're gonna write a character sheet for like the 8th person to join the group.
D&D's fun.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. The thing. I'm more of a. I do not understand myself D&D because I haven't tried, I haven't played it. I only know that it exists and something about it, like some little tiny things. That's it.
Hello?
D&D's a fun mess. That is true.
Like I haven't even tried, so that's I don't know yet.
Go watch videos.
The animated I can watch, but the thing is, watching an entire D&D session I can't.
You don't have to watch the entire
Alright.
thing. You at least just have to watch
But
like.
you could spend like 6 hours on Warframe.
That's the thing because I play it. I myself feel enjoyment because I actually do something and not just sit there and watch somebody doing something else. Alright, because I enjoy more doing something than watching something.
Then go find a game to join.
What?
Then go and find a D&D game to join.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like a guy that doesn't understand shit.
Well, that's why
They'll teach ya.
that's why you join, so you can learn.
Yes.
I have a lot of experience of having toxic people. Don't know.
What?
We're not
No,
being
you should know-
toxic. We're just saying to you. You say that you don't
No,
understand.
not by like that. I mean by like joining a random a session of a random people like that it can get toxic.
I have never not seen one toxic D&D campaign.
Really.
Yes.
Well,
You have to
maybe
find the
I'm.
right people.
Well, I don't know if I only know you guys only do it. That's the only people that I know.
I'm kind of with the error on this. I think we should probably stop this now because let's just face it, we will never get Maestro to play Dungeons and Dragons. Just full stop.
Look, this is it. I would play, but the thing is, I don't know with who, alright? And I don't understand it because I need explaining.
Alright
Why
then.
you find a group and learn.
But what kind of group?
Mm.
That's
Your
the
choice.
problem, alright? That's the next problem.
Where is it? Ah,
Pretty sure there's
here
a
it is.
thing on- What?
Because, like, seriously,
there you go, Maestro.
I would play.
PDF for the basic rules of D&D.
Do you actually have that?
No, I just
Oh,
went and
there
looked
you
it
go.
up. I
Please
know it
don't tell
exists,
me
but like I said, there is a PDF explaining very basic D&D stuff.
I had the core, the main book on my phone.
Tell me,
PDF.
one of 108.
Yes! I never said that this stuff was simple.
I'm having a stroke.
For what?
Because of so many pages.
Hang
You
on.
never read a
To
book
read.
before?
Oh my fucking. What is this?
Have you never read a book before?
I have read the book before, but I haven't
Oh,
read
you
the
think
book.
if you think that's bad, you should try reading the
tell
book.
you-
You should try reading the rule books for the Warhammer stuff. They're just
hello?
as big and complicated.
Player's
In fact,
Handbook is-
many of the races have their own separate rule books, and there's like 9, 10 different races. Granted, in that
Players-
situation, you only need the rule book for the races that you play as. but the main rulebook, especially for the 40k one, is like probably a good half-inch thick.
Oh my fucking god! Like,
The Player's Handbook is 293 pages, Maestro.
And that's not also including the DM guide and the monster manual as well.
Yeah.
oh my fucking. I'll be honest. For me, it's way better than. To be honest, for me, it's way better than reading the book, but better to experience it.
Actually,
You need to understand the basic rules, at least some of the basic rules, before you do that.
Okay,
There's
so
just-
where are the
alright.
basic rules we can locate?
Maestro,
What?
the RPG me and my friends play, the core rulebook for that book is 532 pages.
So by comparison, you are literally reading a book that's about maybe a fifth to a quarter of the size.
Yes.
And that's just the basic rules.
I read through that entire core. I had to when I was bored.
I still don't understand why it's this
Oh, that's
much.
that's only the core. There's a few, 6 other books. I don't
I
have.
still
And that's not
understand.
including all of the other supplemental adventures that also have their own rules and additional things to add in as well.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I think it's pretty much safe to say that because of the size of the rulebook, we will never get Maestro to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's see how big this one is.
I fucking hate this. So much reading. Jesus Christ.
Another book I have. Another RPG, which I still want to play.
For me, to be honest, to me, look, listen to me. For me,
346
that's
pages.
actually, listen, for me, it's actually better to actually experience it and not actually just read the entire book and then also don't understand shit. For me, it's actually just experience it. Like, I know the basics. Like, fucking roll the dice for
Yeah,
something
but
you
you
want
need to
to do.
know what stats you need to add to set dice and why you need to roll dice for set situations. It's not just as simple as, oh, you roll a dice. It's like, okay, you are attacking with a weapon. Are you using a dagger or a sword, or is it a finesse weapon? Because depending on what that is, depends on what
Yeah, that
rolls you
also
need to
I
do.
understand. Well, I also do understand that if you like have 2 different weapons, but if you have like one weapon.
Yeah, but if you have 2 different weapons, then that counts as an offhand attack, and that's got its own set of rules.
Look, Aaron, I know that Warframe is just like a grinding game and all, but the thing is, people enjoy things. Like you guys enjoy D&D, I enjoy Warframe. Alright, that's it. I'm just trying to comprehend what D&D is, and I'm trying for you guys to comprehend what Warframe is. So that's simple as
You
that.
comprehend Warframe,
I
but
can
you
comprehend
try to
Warframe,
explain,
because you know I've played it enough.
Yeah, and you try to explain the entire system, just the new system.
You want me to explain the entire fucking system, Warframe? You want me?
I will
Hey.
remove you from this group if you do it.
If you fucking ask me to do it, I'll do it.
No, because we already know.
And now I'm not complaining, for God's sake.
Complaining.
I'm only saying that I'm just trying to comprehend it. I'm not fucking complaining, I'm just trying to fucking comprehend it. That's it.
That's why I sent you the rule book, so that you could
That's
try
why he sent me
to...
the goddamn rule book, yeah. So, Error, just stop. I'm not complaining. Well, actually, yes, I am a bit complaining. But the thing is, I'm trying to goddamn
Oh,
comprehend.
he admitted it, we won the argument.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
Game,
go.
set, and match,
One.
us.
Just go fucking no.
We won.
I'm...
Yes.
You need to learn the subtlety of British sarcasm. It may
British
sound like we're
sarcasm.
being mean, but
Learn
we're
the
not.
fucking Lithuanian sarcasm.
I learned from the best.
Comprehend Lithuanian sarcasm then.
7, and there's dice. 7 different dice.
1-inch squares or hex map.
I
How
personally
far is
prefer-
every square? Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
I prefer hex.
Every
square.
century we must sacrifice 1,000 salt. Sorry, no, I literally got that. 1,000.
Can't believe we've probably been sitting here for about the last 25-30 minutes arguing about Warframe and D&D.
Those two things don't have anything in common.
I know, but that's
Yeah,
what
they're
made the
both games.
that's what made the conversation so interesting, though. Would you like me to join the chat to keep the peace? No, it's all right,
No.
Sophie. It's at the end of the day, it's a bit of harmless banter between friends.
Yeah.
I try to get my show to understand D&D.
I'm just trying to comprehend it, right? Because I know D&D is like a big thing, right?
Oh yes, it's pretty big. It's been around for quite a number of years now.
Like, I only know that from the Dex episode. Like, it's just the only thing that, made me know it.
And I was gonna say the Dexter episode is like very, very surface level Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, actually, because right now I'm just reading some...
And I agree with Era. Be happy it's not Dwarf Fortress. I've heard about that game.
The fuck is Dwarf Fortress?
It's a very old game. They've done a re-release of it recently, but it is considered to be one of the most complicated games that has ever been created. At least that's my understanding of it. I've just gotten to the point now where my brain has just stalled because I don't think there's anything more I can really do on this at the moment, but we've still got some time on the stream. Oh, god damn it, we've still got another 5 minutes and it's nearly 12 o'clock. Yeah, you know what? My brain has just...
Last
it's
2 more
just
minutes
died.
to explain D&D. Blame Maestro for
I'm not blaming Maestro for anything. As far as I'm concerned, we're all guilty.
We're all guilty for treason.
Because Maestro was trying to over-explain stuff in Warframe, and me and you were trying to over-explain stuff for D&D. So, in all fairness, we're not neither group are exactly innocent in that regards.
We're all charged for treason.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to actually end the stream a little bit. Can you play?
Wait, what the fuck? There are giant goats?
Oh,
hello?
Sophie wants to see what I've got so far. So, I
Yeah.
will...
Excuse me, there are giant fucking goats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's still based on that.
A
mean,
giant rat.
I mean, I've never encountered giant goats before, but... Anyway, here we go, folks. This is what I've got so far.
So his stand shows up and starts punching the door viciously.
Wait, I can also,
Yeah.
like,
Can you hold that question for just a moment, Maestro?
Alright.
Shush, Maestro.
So his stand shows up and starts punching the door viciously.
Yeah. We all know that meme.
Yeah.
So his
This is
stand
the whole
punches
reason
down
why
the
you
door.
wanted a stand user in this game, just so that you could spout off JoJo memes the entire time.
Oh, good gracious.
Yeah.
Okay, the gate breaks down, revealing ritual markings on the floor, with all the skeletons and corpses being mangled together into a red hunk of diamond. Yes,
Oh,
keep going.
now he's doing a fucking FILMMAKER Alchemist reference.
Jesus fucking Christ, Zekrian!
All the
freaking-
anime
The
references.
minute he mentions a large red lump, I thought, bodies, red diamond. It's a fucking philosopher's stone, isn't it? He's doing a full metal alchemist.
Oh god.
Hey, Grandma wanted to tell you that we're having stew tonight. Fuck yeah!
That's awesome.
You are going to explain what the hell is going on here and why you are doing this.
Look, okay? Oh, good gracious tourists. Okay, in the land of Urungard, you need to understand, there is a big evil skeleton creature known as Grim. He is the Reaper of this world. Many years ago, the Southern Kingdom of Fallen Hand had angered the gods, and they sent the Reaper to punish us. You see, every century we
Yeah,
must
and that's basically as far as I got before. I was just like, I can't think anymore. All I can think about is Warframe and Dungeons and Dragons in rulebook context. Anyway, sorry, Maestro, what was your question?
Aren't gnolls like a part, like a bit, I don't know, wolf-like and kind of hyena-like humanoids?
Oh,
What?
gnolls.
Yeah.
No? I don't remember.
Can they be classified as werewolves?
Not really, because
No.
there's a lot of backstory with regards to them, like they're spawn of some kind of deity or god that they follow, and they primarily speak in demonic.
But to be honest, they kind of can they get mistaken actually for werewolf?
Maybe? I don't know. That's really
I
under
think
the
you have to
that's
look
under
into
the
that
discretion of the DM. It might be like, oh, we're being attacked by werewolves, but then they find out that it's actually a pack of very tactful gnolls who are just attacking on the full moon. So I don't know. Maybe.
You have to look into it. A lot of D&D is lore.
Yeah, there's a lot of very deep lore. You thought, Warframe was expansive. You start looking into just individual lore on all the races, and it goes really, really deep.
Quick thing, I don't think Warframe lore is that deep. I don't even think about it. It's just simple. That's it.
I don't know.
It's
There is
just
a
that
bit. There is a bit
Empire
of.
has fallen.
There is a bit of complexity to it. I mean, there are some things in that story that I don't fully understand. Because
Like what?
Just most of it, to be honest. I can't really think of one specific thing, but
Well, just to be honest, it's simplified. One empire has fallen, two old races are at war, and that's it.
yeah, okay. Sounds as simple as it can get.
Basically, two old races are at war.
Oh yeah, and if you think the whole werewolf thing was confusing, Sophie's just said, well, look at my character. She is half frost werewolf and half fire dragon.
Basically, something of abomination.
No, she's
Rude.
actually... Hang on,
Maestro, you
where
are
was the
rude.
picture she sent me?
That's not actually rude, to be honest.
That's rude. Rude, Maestro. You're
That's
rude.
racist. But yeah, that's basically what her character looks like.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you decide what you're gonna do with? Or try to do with
No,
the
I still need
model?
to, because Sophie was talking about using a wolf model, and I was like, well, then she can't have the ridge plating on her nose, because I know that there's another dragon model that can use that, but I don't know. I still need to work that out. I'll probably end up giving Sophie two different variations and just saying, which one do you think looks better, or which one do you think matches Dusk better, but we will work that out another time, and probably in the new year, because I am going to end the stream there, because surprisingly that little conversation we just had actually managed to pad out the runtime on that. But yeah, that is the end of the stream and the last morning stream for 2019. So I will be back later over on Twitch, and Maestro, I will be streaming Warframe, so you can join in with that, and you can.
I really do not care, to be honest,
And you
because
can
I'm
keep being
getting
a fanboy.
You're
getting
getting
bored of it already.
you're getting bored with Warframe. Are you feeling
Wow.
alright?
Oh no.
No, seriously, dude. I have basically Railjack is just another grind fiesta that basically prepares you for the
Maybe
old
if you
war,
don't know
which
like
I
the
have no
game, you
idea what
wouldn't get
fucking
bored
has.
of it.
Well, you can come and help me out a bit because I still need
Alright,
to
fine, we're gonna use
grind
my
for
shit.
stuff, I suppose. But yeah, I will be back later over on Twitch with that, and yeah, I will be putting up vote for the end of month live stream. I still need to find out from Kage what he wants to see. TF2 is definitely going to be an option. So considering G1 Prime was
I'm guessing
us-
killing 4 is also going to be an option.
probably. Again, it depends on what Kage wants. So I will have to sort that out later. But for now, thank you everybody for watching. And if I don't see you for the stream this evening or for the end of month 1, then I will see you in 2020 for the new decade. So, yeah, say goodbye, Spirit.
Oh.
And say goodbye, Maestro.
Bye, maybe.
Maybe.